One of the things that really struck me when I arrived here at Chapman Tripp was the amazing resources that a big firm has at its disposal. So it has all the big research databases, it has its own in-house research systems, which is just, it's such an amazing thing to be exposed to as someone who's just come straight out of university. You have access to all the best people who are top of their game, really excelling in their fields, and they're people who you definitely want to be learning from when you first come out into the big, scary, wide world of law. I actually chose Chapman Tripp because I felt really loved by them throughout their interview process. So they do lots of little things like text you before your interview, they ring you straight away to tell you that you've got an interview, which is definitely a point of difference over the other firms, and something that I really enjoyed. Chapman Tripp has Te Wakature, which does a lot of commercial iwi stuff, and it's something that not a lot of the other big firms have really started doing yet, and that's really what I want to do. So for me, the point of difference with all the other firms is the work that Chapman Tripp does. I know that they have people who are absolutely awesome at what they do and some pretty impressive clients, and I definitely wanted to be a part of that. Real legal work is pretty different to the stuff we do at law school. So at law school, it's kind of learning about the law and analysing things really closely, whereas here at Chapman Tripp, we're doing things that clients want us to do. So we're finding solutions to their problems rather than just finding out about the law for law's sake. So that's definitely been an adjustment because clients don't necessarily want to hear about your brilliant thesis on why the Companies Act is terribly flawed or whatever. They want to know how they can use the Companies Act to help them in what they're doing. I have to say, as just a humble Dunedin law student, I was pretty awed by some of the clients we have and some of the deals we do. Most of our clients are big household names, which was just totally crazy for me to be working on deals that involved them. And I even got to contribute to a deal that was worth something like $28 billion, which is just, it's crazy, but exciting. This summer I had 2 rotations. My one before Christmas was in corporate, and my one after Christmas was in resource management, and they're both completely different teams, which is something that's so good about the Summer Clerk program, is you get to experience CT life in 2 teams, and in my case the 2 teams had a totally different culture from each other. So it was really good to see how different teams, even within Chapman Tripp, operate differently.